everyone, so looks like the viewership for this highly anticipated series Avatar The Last Airbender, it is revealed. And when I look at this viewership, looks like, although this viewership still is only for first 4 days, this show has long way to go. But according to Deadline, looks like this show as of now is doing quite good on Netflix, although we do not have official announcement from Netflix that they have greenlit for season 2. But I feel like overall this show, it is, I will say, it didn't got like great review from everyone, although I personally really love this show. If this show does not get greenlit for season 2, I will be so heartbroken, and I'm not kidding, I will be really sad. So I hope if you are watching this video, check this out. The show overall, it is quite good. And if you listen to the creator for this show, they're giving their opinion, what they have done with this show. Then again, you don't have to read this article to know, there is many changes in this show that I think some people, they didn't like it. End of the day, I feel like some people really are the hater. They didn't like this show. So I feel sad that some of these people got disappointed by this show. I guess the end of the day, the show will be hit or flop. It will always depend on, word of mouth. When first initially Netflix huge hit show Wednesday, it dropped on Netflix. Initially, it wasn't hit. I wouldn't say it was huge hit as it is now. But word of mouth for Wednesday was unbelievable. That show went on, week after week. It was #1. Although Avatar The Last Airbender might have done only 15% more than the One Piece, this another hit show on Netflix, and looks like it's only 15% ahead of that show. I wouldn't say that is a great number, because Avatar The Last Airbender, the animated series, is such a beloved show. So I was hoping it will be like ahead of other show. But as I was saying, this show, end of the day, it did got a mixed reception from the audience. I loved it. But some people didn't. If you didn't love it, what can I say? It's your own opinion. Nobody has a right to say you are wrong or I am right. You know what I mean? That being said, yeah, so looks like this show, end of the day, did land top 10 in the worldwide Netflix. So that is very interesting. Still, it is doing quite good. I think personally, because this is still, I feel like the target audience, the kids, they're still in school, they cannot just, take off from school and watch the show. I think as the time will go on, this show will do great on Netflix. So I hope Netflix will keep open mind about, their decision on the show. I think they should at least do 2 more seasons, because this show, it is very interesting genre. I think Avatar The Last Airbender, it has still, I guess, high expectation to live up to. I think end of the day, this show cost $150 million. It does have a huge price tag, I suppose. I think the show looked good. All the production, set design, mind-blowing. So looks like live action adaptation. So it got 21.2 million views on its opening. Like 4 days though. But still, it reached top 10 in 92 countries, and it was edged out most watched title of the week, the Swedish Natural. Oh, I can't believe that movie was so hit Abyss. I did made review on it. Check it out if you're interested. Okay, so this is what the creator he's saying for this show. He's saying we're trying to make the show for most viewer possible. That doesn't mean there isn't anything we are gonna leave behind from the animated series. There is not more purposeful deviation in order to make it acceptable for a broader audience. I know they are trying to reach as much as possible. I do get that. Avatar executive producer director Jabbar Raisani told Deadline, I think it's really attempting to be as faithful as humanly possible to the animated series, but it also knowing that we have to fit into 8-episode driving narrative that keeps us streaming. Oh, okay. So he's saying, like when you read the whole article from Deadline, I get that, creator, he's saying, you cannot make exactly animated show into the live action. You do need to make some changes. Personally, I really like I wouldn't say all the changes were great. Let's be honest, that's not the truth. I guess maybe I liked it because I like that this. I guess as I was saying, I loved it that you're watching still animated show come to a life. That is what I loved about it. But animated show was a little bit more goofier and funny, and this one was a little bit serious tone. That is the biggest problem with the most audience. I think they did not like the tone shift. You know what I mean? This is a little bit more. I guess even creator he said it last time. They are trying to reach Game of Thrones audience. Yeah, the last episode, it has this huge twist. I was shocked. There is some inspiration. You do see it from the Game of Thrones. The way the show was done, I think the show could be huge hit on Netflix if Netflix, doesn't cancel it. So I hope they will greenlit at least 2 more seasons. I think it's necessary, especially after spending all this money. If they don't greenlit season 2, a lot of people will be disappointed because a lot of people, like me, I have invested my time in this 8th episode. Now you cancel it halfway through the story. Yeah, it's going to be quite disappointing. But I do want to acknowledge, yeah, I do get it. The show did land it on mixed reception. So you know what, this show hit or flop will depend on word of mouth, and that was my thought on this. Let me know in the comment, what do you think about this news? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget other videos on other topics. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.